Hello and welcome to Planet Power Tarot. This is for the sign of Cancer for the month of October 2022. Now I like to start out with an oracle card to get a sense of the reading, and I also like to start out by thanking you all for stopping by. I'm honored that you're spending your time with me, and I'm thrilled that you found me considering I'm so new. Now I did shuffle my cards prior to filming, but I like to give them a quick shuffle before we begin. And let's see what we can find out for Cancer. Energy of love. Behold the world through the eyes of love. Oh, that's a great message. It's a great start. And let's get another oracle from the Spirit Animal Oracle. Oops. Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Wow. I did not see that one coming. But I'm not surprised because we have some challenging aspects in front of us. We all do. And we're going to find out what that means for you, Cancer. Now, we know that October 25th, we have a partial solar eclipse in Scorpio. And what that means for you is this is going to be happening in your fourth house. And your fourth house is your house of home and family, your parents, your origins. So some things around the home. This can be a stressful time because, family can get on our nerves anyways. But it also can be, a time where the changes in our homes change our dynamics. For instance, kids going off to college, it changes the dynamics. It's good because, of course, there's a promising future and we're doing the right thing. So it's not all negative energy. It just means that there's changes. And so just be aware of that and know that it's going to be a high anxiety time for everyone because eclipses are karmic endings. It's going to be a period where we're going to be asked to release something, to let something go. And it's a period where we all should just kind of slow down. Slow and steady wins the race. That's the vibe that we should have. And I know that the eclipses also ignite our north and south nodes. And we understand what that is, right? We know that the north node is our direction for our future, and we know that the south node is the direction of our past. So let's jump in with some cards to get a little bit of guidance here. All right, so we have the Fool. That's a nice new start with some money. 10 of Pentacles, good for you. And we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. So we have the 10 of Wands, which is an ending. It's eclipse period. We've gotten the 5 of Cups a few times now, and that's to be understood because it's sad to say goodbye sometimes, right? And we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is Sagittarius energy. And this is a faded direction. I've gotten this card too, so I like that. So, okay. We know that there is an energy of love, right? And we feel that, and we know that. We all have our own destiny, though. And this wasp, and so this energy of love, sometimes when we get involved with people, we tend to kind of lose our own way. And we all have our own destiny, our own path. And you can walk your path along with somebody on their path. But sometimes those paths kind of intertwine and we get lost, right? So that the Fool showed up tells me that it's time to get on your own path. Whether you are in a good relationship, marriage, partnership, whatever, it's time to recognize your own path, okay? So we also know that wasp spirit, sometimes life stings, and here we have the Five of Cups. Whenever we invest our emotions, we are taking a risk of those emotions and our feelings getting hurt. And that is a common thing when we're saying goodbyes. Karmic endings, right, are pushing us toward our future. And we have to realize that these sad endings are just a disguise for our new beginnings. And we have to kind of go with that flow. And the Wheel of Fortune is waiting for us to take us in that direction of our North Node. So let's dive in with the Hermit here and see what he has to say. He is going to guide you always. This is a card of solitary energy. This is a card of enlightenment and wisdom. This is Virgo energy, and this is a kind of an advocate for you, someone who is a spiritual guide for you or an advocate. Now, I don't mean that they have to be, religious and, in a church or something, but it seems to me that some of you have some mentor that is very wise and has been a guiding force for you, and he's here or she's here, gender non-specific. And so that's a really, really good energy, right? To know that someone is in your life that can help guide you through some difficult times or just when you're kind of seemingly lost. So that's great. Now we have the Ten of Pentacles, and this is a period of family, right? This is your fourth house. This is community. This, well, more family and parents and grandparents and our origins, right? Our youth. And so it looks like this Ten of Pentacles, you're going to be surrounded by it. So this is good. This is showing me that these energies are in sync with what's going on. Now the Fool, of course, is you moving forward, moving towards your North Node. And you, along with everyone else, will be ending something on this Ten of Wands, putting down some burdens, putting down some responsibilities, and moving along with this Wheel of Fortune that's guiding you. And yes, there's going to be a period of sadness, and it is similar to moving away and finding a new home and having new friends. It's sad to leave that behind, right? And because this might be because this eclipse is happening in your house or your home period, I think that some of you might be doing that. Not necessarily, but I'm reading for Cancer, and this is what the eclipse energy is going to be in your house. It's just an example, though. All right, so I'm going to do a deeper dive here. And before we bring more cards out, I'd like to invite you to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to comment, give me a thumbs up, or share my channel, I appreciate it. It's just going to help more people find me and help grow my channel. So thank you in advance. All right, then we have the Knight of Swords, the Moon, and the Lovers. We have the Three of Cups, and we have the Empress, nice, and we have the Page of Cups. Well, this is interesting. So I look at the Lovers card as a balanced, harmonious relationship, which is quite beautiful. And this, of course, can be on a romantic level or more platonic, business partnerships. All of that are represented by this card. And of course, this is Gemini's card. As a major arcana, it holds a lot of weight. So some of you are moving toward a more harmonious and a more balanced relationship. And the Moon card that showed up, I love it because it represents the mysterious, the unknown, the forces that are going on, that we can't see, right? It is part of our subconscious. It's part of having faith, right? and knowing that we're being guided, right? This kind of, you need faith, being guided in the right direction. So the moon card comes out and says, use your intuition. This is one of the most intuitive cards in the tarot deck, along with the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. And so the moon card comes out and says, listen to that little voice inside of you. Yeah, we can't see everything, but just have faith, and you will get to the other side of this. Not only are you going to get to the other side of it, you're going to have something to celebrate and something to be joyful about. Now, the Knight of Swords is it's swift moving action for sure, and it is a way to get through obstacles, right? This is just encouraging you to get through your obstacles. We wouldn't recommend fast and speedy, kind of slow down a little bit during this time, but you can overcome these obstacles. You can get through some of the challenges, and we're all going to be challenged, and we are going to have obstacles. And as I said to you before, you have this partial eclipse in your 4th house, but we know that that's where you get your energy of love. That's where everybody gets their energy of love, right? From their family, from their home, from their house. You're going to be in this element, surrounded by this, and you are going to, some of you, even increase the family, because the Empress is a card of fertility. So this is a sign for some of you that want to start a family that this is an opportune time to do that. Now the 3 of Cups is celebration again. So I know that you have some difficulties, you're laying down some responsibilities and some challenges, and some loss is going to be disappointing and hurtful, a little sting, but we're going to get through it. And you have a bright new path in front of you, and I am really excited for you. This Page of Cups is a new beginning, beginner's mind. The Fool, new beginning, beginner's mind. And what that means is you have the opportunity to have another full journey ahead of you, without any preconceived notions, just being a little more open, right? And believing in yourself, and not being afraid of your fated direction and your destiny, right? I am very excited for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please come back and see me. I will have more weeklies. In the meantime, I'm wishing you balance, peace, and harmony. I'll see you soon.